Hello, it's Cristina Dougherty here at Long & Foster. Thank you so much for tuning in to our video blog. Today we're going to talk about market updates for Fairfax and Loudoun County, and we're also going to talk about a new exciting loan program that is just beginning, so we can't wait to tell you about that. If you are buying and selling, don't forget to click on the link to get in touch with us. So let's look at what's going on in Fairfax County. It is currently the middle of the month, February 2017. We have stats from January of 2017. So our active inventory for Fairfax County is actually down 20% year over year. And our days on the market are about 50 right now, average, across Fairfax County, which is down about 12%. It looks like June of 2015 and June of 2016 were our peak months for settlements. What that means is that houses went on in April, most likely, and they sold in June. So those were the most popular months. Looking at Loudoun County, it's a little different. Active inventory is actually down 29%, and days on market is 48, which is down 20%. So what you're seeing right now is a market that is heavily weighted towards sellers. The buyers that are out there is very little inventory, and buyers are finding themselves in a multiple offer situation. So previously we did a blog about how to, 4 tips to getting your offer counted during those multiple offer situations. So you might want to refer to that. And rate-wise, we've got our wonderful lender, Terry Shank, here with us today. And government loans are about 3.75 as far as interest rates go. 20% down conventional loans are about 4.0. So again, super, those are great rates. And jumbo loans are 3.75 to 4.5. So we see rates are kind of stable right now, but what's super exciting is we just heard about this Home Ready Plus loan program. Prosperity is the only lender in the entire country with this kind of loan. So Terry, tell us about this, because I think our viewers are really going to want to know.
Well, thanks, Christina. So Home Ready in itself is not unique to us, but the Plus feature is.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to take a step back and just go over what Home Ready is. It is not a first-time homebuyer program. You do not have to be a first-time homebuyer, but homebuyer education is required. And I look at that as actually a huge win, because it helps buyers figure out their budget. It's really a very useful class. And they can either do that online or in person.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over the benefit of doing it in person in a second. But the program itself, it is a conforming loan. It's through Fannie Mae. And it's a low down payment option. It's only 3% down payment. It has flexibility that some loans don't have. One of the big lifts, or one of the advantages of Home Ready, is that we can use extended income household. Extended income household may allow non-borrower income to be considered toward the borrower's debt to income ratios. So that means somebody doesn't necessarily have to be on the loan to help the buyer qualify.
Okay.
So that's pretty unique to this program. It also has reduced mortgage insurance, which effectively means lower rates to the buyers.
Right.
So if we take a 3% regular conforming versus a 3% Home Ready, there's typically anywhere from an 8 to a 0.5% reduction in the interest rate, depending on credit scores and items like that.
That's fabulous.
So on to the actual plus part, which is unique to us. With loans locked through May 31st, we're actually giving the buyers a 1% origination credit towards closing costs. So that's going to help them a couple of ways. A is, with it being a seller's market, if the seller's not willing to help with all the closing costs, this might be a great program where we're going to give them that 1%.
Okay.
And it's not a gimmick. It's not, a lot of people will launch programs and they'll build that into the pricing. This is a true 1% credit from Prosperity Mortgage and Fannie Mae. So they're not going to get a higher rate because of that credit.
Okay, good.
Also, if they do elect to do the one-on-one HUD counseling for their education, we're going to give them another $500 by doing the education as a one-on-one through a HUD-approved counselor.
Okay.
Lastly, there's a lot of things I could talk about, but one of the other big things is the borrower may be eligible for job loss protection, where their mortgage gets paid up to 6 months. So again, that's for qualified borrowers. But all in all, just a phenomenal program. It's credit forgiving, so we have credit scores down to a 620. And really just an awesome program. Very excited about it.
So that's for 3 more months.
That
only.
is for the,
and
that's
then it goes
for the
away.
1%.
For the plus, yeah.
That's right. So Home Ready is not going away.
Okay.
This is still going to be a great program. It is important to know there are income limits.
Okay.
But they're pretty flexible. We have, I think, 48 counties, or census tracts, not counties, 48 census tracts in Fairfax that there is no income limits. The census tracts that do have limits typically go up to about 107,000 to 109,000.
Okay.
So outside of that restriction, it's really, I think, the best program out there.
Super. Well, this is breaking news. We just learned about it at 10 a.m. So if you need to get in touch with Terry, get in touch with me and I'll put you in touch with Terry, or you can reach him on his website at www.ownwithloan.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and till we see you next